you ask for your release from WWE?
I walked out. Yeah, no, I don't know what people. That was I left, and again, I think they obviously with Mark Carrano was there. They put out people got to realize the game, what they do with that, and like I've done nothing. I think everything I've ever said is 100% truth. No one will ever find anything I say and say, "Oh, that was a complete lie." Like with that, and I would say if they fired me, they fired me. They didn't. I walked out. I knew what was going on with the contract stuff going on. I had a multi-million-dollar deal on the table. They wanted my trademarks though, with everything, and they wanted me to sign that over. And I hadn't agreed on certain things yet. And I literally got to TV, saw what was going on, and the booking was going to start getting a lot worse because I hadn't signed the contract after putting over Kalisto the last 2 pay-per-views, and which I've talked about that countless times. And it's all cool. I'm all great. I'll never have any issues doing business. And I just said, I need to go, and I need to go. And I left, and I walked out. I told them to take me off their TV show. I was asked if I wanted to see Vince. I said no, in not so nice words. I got my bags. I left the building. I hopped in my rental car. I drove to Hooters, and I had some beers and chicken wings at the time because I wasn't vegan yet. And I made the decision that I was done forever with that company, because based off of everything that had happened legally, that we saw it play out creatively and different things. So it was, but I left. They then were going to stop my pay, which I knew they were going to do. But again, I thought this out for quite some time. So the moment they tried to freeze my pay, because my contract ended August 8th, 2016, and I walked out, I believe, in May, right after the Payback pay-per-view in Chicago. I left that next day. St. Louis was the last building I went to, and then I left that building and went home. When they tried to stop my pay a week or 2 later, I then said, well, I got to get my ear and nose fixed. That my nose was broken in Deep South Wrestling and never got fixed. And I said my eardrum was busted in Deep South Wrestling and never got fixed. Couldn't hear through it. And I said, I need to get those fixed. And so I went on injury pay, in which they were pressuring me to get cleared for the months leading up to the contract expiring, because I'm friends with people there in the office, in which they already smartened me up that the moment I told them I was cleared, they would have tried to fire me before the contract expired so that they could make it look like they got rid of me, even though I'd walked out, and then I released them in a video, and that was that. In the contract, I got cleared the day after the contract expired, and that was that, man. It was just essentially beating them at their own game, which is just pettiness at all levels, but it is what it is.
Yeah, because that's the perception that they put out there, that they released you, that you didn't walk out. That's like the Carrano thing or whatever, the talent relations part of it, the PR part of it that they put out there.
He's built people over time, and like I said, they end up leaving him, but they leave him because of his ways. If you treat people good and are honest with them and transparent with them, which we could see you can do and be a business owner, and a lot more business owners today have that mindset. And you see that with Tony Khan, and Gary Vaynerchuk talks about this all the time. You empower your employees, which we're not even employees for WWE. We're not even allowed to be, right? Independent contractors, but you empower your employees. But he stopped doing that a long time ago. And I think for whatever reason, in his mind, it's just easier in not letting guys get too popular, because what happens too is guys will leave, and this is why the opportunities in movies, and they took away countless things for me when I was there with the muscle magazines in movies, they don't want you to see how good it can be outside of there. And that's his schedule, that 5-day a week, live on the road, sacrifice your health and die for me and my billions. And that's my big issue with him. And people, that is not something to be worshiped or put on a pedestal. It's not. That is, you tell me how that's right. And you look at all the guys that are dead. Not one phone call from that company. I broke my back and my shoulder. I gave them everything. I was with them since 22. Granted, I've spoken up and told the truth because of everything they're doing legally. And that's all they're doing, not mine. I'm simply fighting for my life on this. If I don't, they eat you up and they kill you. I will not die. But that is the mindset that they have. And it's truly not one phone call, nothing over this. I was done. If I didn't have the mindset that I have, probably would have committed suicide years ago. They don't give a shit.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews, ad-free, and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.